how I make my matcha without it tasting too bitter, because matcha itself is pretty bitter. So I bought this kit off of Amazon. It came with this wooden spoon, this bowl, and then this mixer for the matcha. They're not really necessary. If you have like an electric mixer, that would be great too. So I'm just going to take a scoop, put it in this bowl here. So we got our bowl with a little bit of matcha. So I add just a tiny bit of water, maybe more than a tiny bit, just to kind of cover the matcha. Yeah, about that. And then I'll take my little whisk and then I just stir it around. And this is to like declump the matcha. Does work best with this little fine bristle whisk here. So there's a couple different ways that I do this. What I've been doing lately that I really like is putting my oat milk. So this is what I use right now. Really good specs. Sometimes oat milk can be very high in fat. So if that's just a concern, just be wary of that on the nutrition label here. It looks like we got 22 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat. You can see the contrast between something like that and just regular fat-free Fairlife milk, which is going to have 0 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. So you can see the difference in the calories. This one is less calories. This will just give you a creamier consistency because of the fat content. But you can even see the difference in the carbohydrates as well. I use probably about like 4 ounces. That was a little bit more than 4 ounces. Like 4 to 6 ounces of the oat milk. And then I'll do maybe another like 4 ounces, 2 to 4 ounces of the Fairlife. And then I will use the chocolate Fairlife as well. And I kind of do it maybe just a tiny bit differently each time I do this. I think today what I'm going to do is sometimes I'll use just oat milk in this matcha to froth it. But I want to show you the wonders of what it does with the chocolate. And I think for you, you would like this one a lot better. So I'm going to put my chocolate milk in there. And again, everything I just kind of eyeball. And then I take my electric hand mixer here. And this you got to be careful of, especially in a bowl. It does kind of get a little crazy with the splash zone. So I just like to whisk this up until it gets nice and like frothy, foamy, if you will. And you can like do this in a cup. Like I said, this bowl is not really like mandatory in order to do this process. I just, like I said, got off of Amazon, and cute little bowl I can just keep on my counter. And this is to keep this guy from losing its form. And then once that's done, I just pour it right into my milk mixture here. Getting everything in frame. And then so yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm going to grab my straw here and give her a little just mix. Usually when I get these from Starbucks, that's what they look like. They'll be kind of like mixed with the milk, with the matcha poured on top. So this is the closest thing I've gotten to the matcha tea from Starbucks. And I really like it, especially with this guy here. This is the secret ingredient for the sweetness. So I hope those tips helped you make your very own matcha green tea here.